So before we get started today, hi Travis.
Hey Nestor.
So before we get started today, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just checking to see if you were checking up on me because I'm in front of my computer and this email pops up and it says, I'm interested in learning more about your company. And so I read through it.
I should have said something.
And it says, not licensed. And I'm thinking, okay, well, let me do my homework. I take the name out, I take the email out, and I plop into Google to do a search because I wanted to do my homework before I find out who it is that I'm calling. And nothing shows up. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe they truly are brand new. So I make a phone call and I call them up, introduce myself, and they answer the phone and have a conversation. How can I help you? And they're all like, well, I was just talking to Travis and we were just trying to figure out where this goes. And I said, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. So I told him, I said, make sure you let him know. He's on top of these things. But
Oh, no, I was not checking up on you. We were just trying to figure out where things come from and go to. Hey, something for your business, you know?
Exactly.
We don't always know. Do you know what an email looks like when someone's visited your website?
Right.
Do you know what an email looks like when someone's gone through your home search feature and wants to send you a message because they're interested in something?
Exactly.
If you haven't done that, you might want to do that so that when it shows up in your email box, you're on it.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry. That's kind of what we were trying to figure out.
Right.
Is like, wait a minute, what if a lead comes through here or there? Where does it end up? And what does it look like?
We're checking the systems.
Exactly. So we weren't checking you, we were checking the systems.
And interestingly enough, we were running some audits on some agents the other day, just randomly pulling up agents and putting in their websites. And we came across a couple of people that we were randomly checking and no website. Totally broke, link broken, nothing going there. And for how long? No clue. So I was just reaching out to them, hey, FYI, just wanted to let you know. I don't know how long this has been this way, but your website's not functioning.
What were their reactions?
They were shocked.
Oh.
They were shocked. And what was amazing to me was one of the agents we spoke to, their website had been down for over a year.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
How do I know?
Yeah,
because in my conversation with them. Because they had changed companies and they didn't change their domain. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They'd do some money back.
Exactly. So they hadn't redirected the domain from their old website to the new one, and they had known when that had happened and didn't realize that they didn't complete the last step. And you know, I'm sure other people have seen it. I don't believe that they're in a position where nobody was looking them up, so it didn't get told. But a lot of times, people just look at that and then they move on to the next.
Yeah.
So.
You know what people should do too is look at your social media. So what I find interesting is, and maybe this is just me, I don't know, I like to think not. You go in and you have your feed and you see it and you see what's going on and you're liking and commenting and you go up and you post and maybe you have a picture or something that you want to do. But how frequently do you go in and click on yourself so you see what the consumer sees on your page?
Yep.
I went to mine, I was like, oh, this is not good. I thought I was doing great things, and what I realized is mine is so repetitive and so unexciting. I was like, wow, I really need to break this up. But I knew I was posting, I felt good about it, but I didn't see what the end product was looking like. So maybe I'm behind the times, but if you haven't looked at your own Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media you use, man, go look at it from the consumer's point of view.
Especially your business pages. There's a little button on Facebook Business. There's a little button on the top. It says look at it as a consumer. I don't think it uses the word consumer. I forget the word it uses, but it shows you that profile from their perspective. LinkedIn does the same thing. And you're correct. We get comfortable with kind of going back to our normal go-tos of what we normally like to do, and don't realize that when you put that out on a regular basis and there's a history and you look at it all as one, you're like, oh, damn, I'm boring.
Yeah. I'm predictable.
Better word, yes. Yeah. We're not boring, we're predictable.
And better to discover it now than to have a potential client discover it and get an impression or just walk away.
Right.
We never know, so that's important.
All right.
I had one other audit idea while we were sitting here, and now I'm having a hard time. Oh, how about this? You feel like you've got time on your hands. And I don't know where this episode was going, but this is where I'm going. A lot of people have lots of buyers, right? Either in CRMLS or whatever other feature, maybe the RE/MAX website where they're getting properties.
Right.
Isn't it a good time to go audit those people and say, boy, if I haven't touched base with these people in a while, maybe just reaching out. Hey, Ron, I had you on my automated search. Haven't heard from you in a while. Don't know where you're at this point, but I'm just touching base with some people. I know there's a lot of static and noise going on in the market, and just wanted to see if I could be of service to you right now.
Did you hear the key point that he just, and I apologize for interrupting, but the key point that you brought up, it wasn't talking about, hey, all the properties that are going on. And you just mentioned that there's been a change, and I'm just checking in, because you never know where their thought process may be.
And maybe they're gone, who knows?
They
But
could
it
be
never
gone.
hurts to check.
Or, you know what, yeah, you're right, the market has changed and we decided to do this or we decided to wait or whatever the case may be. But now you've created that opportunity to refresh that situation and that relationship. So, yeah, too often we let automation just take over for us and not really follow up with it. Relationships belly to belly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I think we end this episode here.
That's it. Audit.
Yeah.
Get on that audit.
There we go. Happy whatever today is. I don't even know.